vanished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the Intergalactic Space Arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. Actual power! I was thinking about doing the entire review like that. This is Twisted Metal 2 from 1996 for the PlayStation, the second installment in the popular and awesome vehicular combat series being played here on PlayStation 3. This was originally released for the gray PlayStation 1 way back in the day. Love that thing. And I love this game. I like pretty much all the Twisted Metal games. If you played any of them, this is exactly what you would expect it to be. A bit larger, a bit more fun than the first game in the series. And they've gone on to be all pretty much the same, but just with little improvements here and there. This one has my favorite guy, Axel. Axel's great. He's also a really good singer. That never gets old, and neither does the vehicular combat genre. I feel like it's really underrepresented these days. We need more Twisted Metal games and Vigilante. Just keep them coming. Twisted Metal 2? No. How about Twisted Metal 2084? The 2084th entry in the series, where you also just happen to battle robots and brain people while running over the last human family on Earth. Twisted Metal 2. What a value for a good time as well. The PlayStation 1 games are legitimately retro now. They're like encroaching on Sega Genesis and NES territory. Like, there was once a time when the PS2 was new and the PlayStation 1 was just kind of the last generation, sort of the way the Xbox 360 is now as I'm recording this in 2017 while fighting space bees wearing a miniskirt. Let's get back on track here as we destroy enemies with a wide variety of vehicles through a nice collection of environments around the world. It's a good-looking game. It's Twisted Metal. Best enjoyed with a friend, of course, but still fun by yourself. Play through the tournament mode, just play levels individually. There's a bunch of cheat codes. You can find them online to unlock some extra vehicles. And like so many of my other favorite action games, this one has health kits. It's very important that you memorize each level and know where the health kits are, especially if you're driving one of the faster, more delicate vehicles, although I don't know why you would do that. You should always go with the biggest, heaviest, strongest truck or guy with wheels on his arms when playing Twisted Metal, in my opinion. They do and can withstand the most damage, although I do like that one race car's cyclone move where it picks up cars and spins them around. That's pretty cool. The game is great. I mean, there's really not much more I can say other than it's awesome. I mean, I feel like if you haven't played a Twisted Metal game, you're missing out. This probably isn't the first one I would start with at this point. They've made newer ones. And for the most part, it's a winning formula. You get into some sort of a killer death car straight out of Mad Max, and you destroy your opponents with lasers, fire missiles, and machine guns. So it's sort of like your daily commute, but even better. You gotta love the music in this level, and the spin death move, although this car could not withstand much damage. Annoyingly, I never had this game when it was new. But what's surprising is that for a 1996 release, it still plays really well. Great controls. It looks good on the PlayStation 3. And the audio design is clear enough so you can make out the details when he screams, "Axle power!" Still think I should just do the rest of the review by shouting that. And of course, I have an Axle Power Fueled Classic Game Room shoutout. And thank you going to Daniel from Hope, Idaho for sending this to the show. It's a lot of fun. And I'm working on my complete Twisted Metal collection. I've actually got a couple more of these to review. These games are probably best known for their multiplayer, just crashing into your friends and destroying them, but they're also fun just playing through them, playing through the tournament. And you can pick up Twisted Metal 2 for all of a whopping $10 to $20 online somewhere. So thank you once again, Daniel. It's always fun to blow things up with moving vehicles while screaming Axle Power at the top of your lungs. It's Twisted Metal 2 for the PlayStation.
Classic Game Room has been brought to you by How to Make a Video Game Review Show That Doesn't Suck, Ethel the Cyborg Ninja, and Jesus the Coked Up Chicken on Amazon.
Welcome to the Lord Carnage Club, being shouted from within. A turbo volcano! Starting with Billy and Andy Schleiss. Derek Langley. Michael and Ariana Nelson. Steven Chucknick. Al Stever. Jason Goy. Sergio Matthias Hergert. Sean Zoltek. Rick DeBarros. Philip Strabenmuller. Jack Stavris. Ohad Kane. And Tiago Pereira dos Santos Silva from Porto, Portugal. Tiago Pereira dos Santos Silva from Porto, Portugal.